All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Another day. Another day. Hopefully everyone did well yesterday. Definitely was a crazy one, a little bit of a choppy one. So, let's see here. All right, good morning, Gus. Peter, good morning. KK, good morning. Northsale, good morning. Fulton, good morning. Morgan, good morning. Chop Trader, good morning. Let's take a look here today at today's scans. SGD kind of getting news here at 9 a.m. but it's still only at 42%. That's actually the fourth leading gapper, so it's actually not close to our leading gapper here. Our leading gapper is up 117%. ZPTA, good morning, Bulls. Albi says he checked in for trader rehab. Yeah, I feel like I've been in trader rehab for like a month. But yeah, as long as you focus on taking those good quality setups and not over trading and making sure you're getting in and out at the right areas, you know, you'll be back to all-time highs. You'll be back to profitable trading in no time. Don Juan, good morning. Alejandro, good morning. GM, what's up? Actually, let's just review SGD since I do have it up and it's kind of going crazy right now. As far as technicals go, we definitely have a good chance of breaking the 690 level from yesterday, or was that 2 days ago, and after hours. Let's take a look here at the float and the news catalyst. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. I wonder if anyone jumped in on like this first candle. Any of you guys trading SGD? So SGD is a 530K float, 530,000 shares. Another micro floater. And it has news. News is Safe and Green Development completes site work and secures permit for South Texas Sugar Phase 1 project, set to begin construction and deliver 35 homes by Q1 2025. Or 35 homes by Q1 2025. So pretty decent catalyst. Receive permits and complete site work and receives permit to begin construction. So it has news, 500K floats. Already kind of going parabolic here. Man, it is just going. It is just going. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I bet you Ross Cameron is really printing on this right now. This is like right up his alley. You know, pre-market trading, fresh news, micro float, going parabolic. This is Ross Cameron's classic pump here. 690. So 690. We are really extended here. I'd be surprised if we continue through 690. We should see a pullback here at some point. You should see a pullback. Ross is already on 15K on this. That's crazy. As far as, I'm going to draw out the levels on my other screen here so I can keep the 1 minute open for you guys. It is quite interesting here. But yeah, 690. Definitely going to be critical. If we can break that, our next level is up here to 790 and 8. And then from there we have, I guess we have we have a room for 10. Where's the 200 EMA on this? 18 bucks. So that's not going to come into play today, probably. I think we have a great shot of breaking. We have a great shot of breaking 7, of course. And I think we have a really good shot of making a move towards 8 at some point today. This is a very enticing dip here. On the 5-minute, there is a topping tail here, and it's still quite extended here off the levels. It could come down even farther, but it is showing the first 1 minute kind of dip here. It's an aggressive dip for sure. On a 5-minute, definitely has more room to come down. I would say around 6 would be a good entry. If we can get 6 or even below 6 for to pop back over 6. The spreads are going to be a factor in this one. It's already showing at times spreads of 10 cents in volatile areas. In kind of non-volatile areas, kind of like in a range, you kind of see anywhere between 1 and 5 cents. But I bet you at the open, it is going to be more spready because of that extra volume and volatility. So you definitely want to be aware of that. We did have that stock yesterday that made a move, Verb, also a sub 1 million share float, that had a massive spread at the open. Massive, like after the halt resumption, which is like a huge volatile area almost always on the halt resumption, the spread opened up $1 or more a share. And yeah, I think I took a massive loss there. I was green on the ticker, and then I think I was red, and then I turned red on the ticker after the halt resumption. And I know a lot of people got smoked here on Verb yesterday. I got smoked here on this stock. It was so choppy. I got the, I had some green on the front side, and then, take the resumption. I take the resumption dip, and we reject so hard. Opens up $1 a share spread. Thank God I'm not getting filled at the low of the spread into the halt down. Kind of got decent fill, but turned out to be red on the ticker. And then here again, like I got the dip here, popped up. I did very well here, maybe about 50, 60 cents a share. And then I take the quick micro dip for another push down at 14.80, and then by the snap of my fingers, this thing's already down here at 14. I'm taking 80-cent loss. So, I just could not get ahead here on Verb. But yeah, Verb was a micro float as well. Probably going to see some similar sort of spread kind of choppiness. Maybe we can actually see a front side though, which would be nice on SGD since the news kind of just came out. So hopefully it's still early in the move, an SGD, where we can pull back, consolidate a little bit, and then curl up for another leg. Charles Schwab will not let you buy SGD. Let's take a look. Let's try. No. Oh, no. That's not good. How about can I trade through DAS? Let's see. Can I trade through DAS? I cannot trade through DAS. I have to call them. How is this guy able to trade that? What? Okay, so he's trading in a cash account. Let me switch over to my Roth and see if it works. No, doesn't even work in my Roth, which is actually a cash account too. Oh man, this is just great. So it looks like we gotta write off probably the best looking ticker of the day. Protect my eyes. Yeah, I forgot. My eyes. Gotta protect my eyes. Without my eyes, you know, without the eyes, you can't trade. How do you trade without eyes? You gotta, like, I don't know, feel out the price action. I have no idea. I'll have to listen to each tick. Maybe like I could probably code some like noise tick machine. Yeah, so it looks like nobody's able to trade this SGD. All right, I think I missed a lot of chats here. Let's see, main verb move was pre-market. Yeah, if you missed anything, blah 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 blah. Okay, Charles Schwab will not let you buy. Yeah. Same. Have you checked other stocks? I'll take a look here. DBGI, pretty pumped today. Nice. Big gains, holding ZPTA overnight. Nice. Got a few orders in, then they restrict it. Yeah, this is BS. We all just switched to Webull. Now I heard Webull's even slower. DW boys, don't feel the FOMO. Can't trade. Yep, can't trade. Do the goggles protect against red days? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. As you guys are tuning in your own trading, make sure you drop that like, subscribe if you're new. Got about 10 minutes left. I'm going to go through the rest of the gap scan in a sec. Just want to catch up on the comments here. Nobody's able to trade this yet. It still went from 350 to 7 in 10 minutes. Yeah, there's other people on other brokers. Schwab, sorry Karen. We'll tune SGD back on when she returns from Starbucks. That's funny. I'm able to buy it through Webull. Webull might be slow, but at least I can trade SGD. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Okay, so let's see. The leading gapper, the real leading gapper, though, is still ZPTA. Raphael, what's up? Raphael, new subscriber. Awesome, awesome. Glad to have you part of the community. So ZPTA, this one is technically our leading gapper, up 117%. Do we have news on ZPTA? We don't have any news on ZPTA. Things just. How did you, who said they were up on ZPTA overnight, how did you know that this thing was going to gap up? There's no news on it. Interesting find ZPTA yesterday. I guess you probably just bought the breakdown and maybe you're hoping for a little bounce. But no news on it, at least for today. Yesterday, I guess it says it's ceasing business operations, terminating most employees. So that's not good. So yeah, it looks like it might be going through a delisting, yeah, soon. I mean, it's terminating employees, it's ceasing operations. That's never a good sign. But we're up on volatility. You know, even delisting, potential delisting, or bankruptcy is always, you know, can be very volatile, can give good moves to the upside and downside. So ZPTA, it is decent pre-market chart. So, you know, if it is going to move, I will trade it. But you always got to be careful of that huge dump that sometimes these sort of tickers can give. But yeah, 31 million share float, which is low enough since it is a 16 cents a share. It is, over VWAP, consolidating over VWAP. It's got decent volume, it's already up 100%. I think we could see some volatility on it. I think we could see some volatility. As far as levels here, let's take a look. I guess the first target, it will be the break back over previous support, 22 cents, and then previous resistance, 28 cents. It's kind of breaking back into this range, hopefully. Maybe testing the upper end of this range here. If it's strong, really comes down to if the attention, is there any attention on it at the open, which we can tell by looking at the volume candles at the open. IMRX, I don't think IMRX is a low float. Maybe, I don't know, I can take a look, but it's way down there. It's only at 24%. BNZI, this one's kind of moving, I guess. Really low volume. Really low volume right now. Do we have any fresh news? Hold up. Do we have any fresh news? Okay. Looks like trading higher, the company announced an engagement with Specialist MZ Group to lead comprehensive strategic investor relations and financial communications program across all key markets. It does have news. It does have news. Is this kind of recycled news? Let's see. No, it's not recycled news. But it popped up yesterday after hours. Yesterday there was no news. So interesting. Probably some insider trading going on or something like that. But struggling to hold highs, fading now to the lows. Maybe we see a bounce towards VWAP. I don't know. Like this is not screaming something really strong. But if you look at the larger time frames, we clearly have some resistance here at 7. We're making higher lows. So today, who knows? Today could be the day it does kind of squeeze through this level of 7. Or we may need another day to consolidate and curl back up, and maybe in 2 or 3 days we see the pop through 7, maybe up to 8, and test these other levels up here. But we're clearly, looking like we're kind of stair-stepping up for higher lows, or to break it at resistance. So maybe it'll happen today, maybe not. I don't know. The volume isn't there right now, but we can put an alert. I will put an alert over VWAP. I'll put an alert over VWAP. IMRX. Let's take a look. It says potential pancreatic cancer treatment gets FDA orphan drug designation. Not bad. What's the float on this? I think it's bigger. 22 million. I mean, it is a little bit above where I usually like to trade, but if it does have volume, it can offset the higher float. If it has massive volume, which right now it doesn't. But we will need to trade like 2, 3, 4 million shares at the open for it to really start to have that parabolic potential. Otherwise, it's going to be very tight. The range is even very tight. But yeah, we're bouncing off nice here. A little bit of a kind of a bear trap. Not bad. Not a bad chart here, actually. Not a bad chart. So bear trap, bouncing here off support, breakdown. Okay, bears think this is going backside, so they're holding or even adding their position. Now it pops back up through previous support, and now sort of like a reversal pattern. I guess you could also say reverse head and shoulders as well. Here's our first shoulder. Here's our head. Now we could pull back one more time, sort of making a higher low or forming that last shoulder before breaking through this sort of top here, making a move to 280 or 3. But it doesn't have to come all the way back down to the support. It can, but not all the time it does that. If we do have some massive volume, massive buying, this thing in the next at the open in the next 15 to 30 minutes could be all the way up here at 283. So we'll see. We'll see what happens on this one as well. I'll keep it on the side chart. I think it looks pretty good though as far as the longer time frame. On the higher time frame. So that's it, right? DBGI was DBGI. Oh, man, this one's 28 cents a share. The float though, DBGI, 3.79 million. I mean, it hits all those boxes there. Do we have news? No, we do not have news. So no news. 3 million share float, 20 cents a share. Consolidating under VWAP. Volume is okay. I mean, it's 100,000 shares, 200,000 shares. It's actually not bad. This one's tough too. Like there's no really reason for it to be up. And the pre-market charts, not really too bullish right now. So I would want to wait for this back over VWAP. Unless you want to try to catch like a reversal here off the low, but it tends to be risky. And I definitely prefer trading over VWAP, trading potential friend side, rather than trying to catch a bottom, trying to time a bottom that's already on a backside. Betting on a reversal is definitely lower odds than betting for a continuation in almost all markets. So that's why I like to trade over VWAP, trading potential friend side. Because the continuation move always has a higher chance of continuing versus the reversal. Follow the trend. The classic line of follow the trend is your friend, yada yada yada. So for leading, I'm gonna just hope that SGD at the open, that we can just trade this. That the restriction is gonna lift. If the restriction doesn't lift and I still can't trade it, then I'm just gonna do hands off until I see the next stock that has the most volume. So that's my plan. Good luck. Stay calm, cool, and collected. Follow your rules, and I'll catch you guys later.